1, 2 and 3, 4 and it don't stop. Yo, what up? My name's GS, an MC from the UK. I rap American style because I like it that way. It's like I hear it this way when I write it. Some of y'all don't like it. Each to their own. Personally, I don't fight it. See, I'm not from the streets of London, so I can't be on that grime shit. I don't dislike it, I just ain't coming with that vibe. It's a personal preference for the shit that I grew up with. That dope shit from the other side of the ocean. My notion is this: if I rap how I feel it, it'll be more real than if I try to conceal it inside the dialect and diatribe I ain't really feeling. I'd rather give it to you raw and express all my feelings within these bars that I spit over beats that I'm digging, editing and rejigging until the track it be killing them. For real, I'm just an MC trying to hit you with that dopeness. I hope this lives up to the standard y'all have come to expect.
Party people in the place to be. It's like 99 degrees in the LBC, so let's light another L and shoot the breeze. I'd like to welcome all of y'all to the Masterpiece. Aye. Party people in the place to be. It's like 99 degrees in the LBC, so let's light another L and shoot the breeze. I'd like to welcome all of y'all to the Masterpiece.
Wanted to open with some home truths so they know where I'm coming from. For all of y'all don't know none of my songs, just know I'm grateful for every fan that I get. I keep spitting it for all of y'all to fuck with my shit. Yes, I'm committed to the art of rapping. This shit my passion, and I'm in it for the long haul, not just to make it platinum. If it happened, great. Not saying that it couldn't, but I wouldn't quit doing this if I never amount to more than just a footnote in the annals of rap. I'll take that and be happy. I gotta spit it in the first place, and always did it my way, not to placate no labels, trying to appeal to the masses. Carved out my niche in this shit, and I done made some classics along the way. Drop an album every year without delay. Share my shit for free online, so you don't have to pay to play my latest tracks. You can stream them at the touch of a button. Let them hit your eardrum, give them a like if you love them, and tell a friend.
Party people in the place to be. It's like 99 degrees in the LBC, so let's light another L and shoot the breeze. I'd like to welcome all of y'all to the Masterpiece. Aye. Party people in the place to be. It's like 99 degrees in the LBC, so let's light another L and shoot the breeze. I'd like to welcome all of y'all to the Masterpiece, yo.
I don't know, a few weeks, months. School's gonna be rough. Oh yeah. Oh well, let's go. No, I'm gonna grab some breakfast. I'll just meet you at school. Okay.
Yo, may I please have your attention for a second? Let it be known, I don't like the way society's going. Should be flowing in the wrong direction, need some introspection. These people need schooling for their own protection. Can't fix what's in their head by carrying the Smith & Wesson. They begging for their own enslavement, invasion of privacy, the chance to be governed by a monopoly. Just stop it, B. To all of those who voted to remain, man, they already got your brain and they gon' use it again. Whenever they need to force some legislation on the population, they gon' make you ask for it, and when they do, congratulate them. It's got me losing my patience, all I can do is keep telling them. But when you preaching to the mind control, they brain inside the shell of propaganda that's ludicrous. Man, how they keep doing this, controlling all the populace, just stirring up their feelings. Guess the proof is in the pudding. If they get their just desserts, then they really getting hit where it hurts. Yes sir, I don't need a flag, I don't need a race, I don't need a government to tell me my place. I don't need protecting, I don't need a war, I don't need a president to tell me what it's for. I don't need a school, I don't need a church. I look within for knowledge, turn to God when I'm hurt. I don't need a system, don't need to be controlled. I'm a human being, all I need is my soul. Got a wife and 4 kids, me and them in the crib. Sometimes I think about the type of world I'm raising them in, like how it gon' be when they grow up to be adults. Will the power struggle still remain, or will we evolve? Past all this bullshit politics, we missing the point. Whether blue or red is still the poor to being exploited. We gotta shut down the system to keep us enslaved before them guys in the suits put us all in the grave. Think I'm exaggerating? Fuck it then, let it continue. Look around as the world gets blown to shit. They got a missile flying this way, a missile flying that. Civilian casualties dying all across the map. A tidal wave of bloodshed is all that's in the wake of a greedy presidential candidate with a point to make. Itchy Twitter finger be inciting the hate of whole nations, using nukes to vent their frustration. Carpet bombing they targets with a VR headset. Feels just like a video game to millions of dead. If we don't swipe the controller from the hands of those in power, gon' be game over for all of us. in a matter of hours. I don't need a flag, I don't need a race, I don't need a government to tell me my place. I don't need protecting, I don't need a war, I don't need a president to tell me what it's for. I don't need a school, I don't need a church. I look within for knowledge, turn to God when I'm hurt. I don't need a system, don't need to be controlled. I'm a human being, all I need is my soul. That's all you need, baby. I ain't exaggerating at all. All you need is your soul. All that other bullshit, throw that shit away, man. We don't need that shit. Peace out. GS on another one. Coming from one of those, so y'all don't wanna test or mess with, ho. Bitch, I'm undefeated, you best believe it. It's that GS back to impress, so hit me with your best flows. In case you missed it, I came to battle weekend seas. They're all I see, so I'm feeling optimistic. Don't take a mystic to foresee the outcome of this bout. Drop 32 bars on them, do a body count. Battle rap for 12 rounds, then I'm out. The undisputed people's champ just won by a knockout. I run the clock out when I'm sparring with these lames, doing they best to maintain control and own the frame once again. But it's futile trying to second guess GS. I'm already 7 steps ahead, this like a game of chess. Y'all all left your queen exposed, so I stepped up and took her. Slide my knight to the right and take their king as the bell go ding.
Sometimes I kick back,
I take my time with every word that I write.
Hash pipe in my lap,
I catch a vibe and I bring it to life.
Stare out my window,
I got the flow that I know that you like.
exhale my endo,
Feel it in your soul when I spit on the mic. Second round and I got him on the ropes. I never run out of chatter like a chat show host. Call me Space Ghost, coast to coast with Motar and Zorak. Yo, I'm taking the floor back, use your face as a doormat. I'll have you looking like Bugs Bunny fighting the champ. You better pack a mean rabbit puncher, I'll crush you flat. It's like a jungle in this habitat, some rappers don't make it. Never say I didn't wanna, bro, how far I can take it. It's crazy what some will do to make it in this rap game. Some will change their whole shit up for the money and fame. My advice, stay in your lane if you wanna maintain. Long enough to see the finish line and still I remain that same old school lyric lane original gangster. The one who bumpin' Tribe, De La and N.W.A. As I'm cruising round the way with the windows down, blowing that endo when sipping on Crown Royal.
sometimes I kick
I
back,
take my time with every word that I write.
hash pipe in my lap,
Catch a vibe and I bring it to life.
stare out my window,
I got the flow that I know that you like.
exhale my endo,
Feel it in your soul when I spit on the mic. Third round, going pound for pound. If you ain't wanna catch a beat down, why you on your feet now? Staring down the barrel of this mic, toe to toe with me, ready to go flow to flow with me. So can we flow like Jodeci? Or will you be falling off the stage after the show? Meanwhile, I'm at the after party, freaking your hoe. She wanna love me for life, but sorry girl, I got to go. There's another rap battle at this club down the road. I walk through the front door, coat check, take my coat, step on up to the stage as I'm clearing my throat. The announcer asked my name, said it's the rapper GS. He introduced me to the crowd, I take the mic and check. 1, 2, proceed to dazzle them with the mad skills. A multitude of multis in rhymes and ad-libs. Win the title and head back to my crib, where I kick back in my chair, light a fat spliff and drift.
Sometimes I kick back,
I take my time with every word that I write.
Hash pipe in my lap,
I catch your vibe and I bring it to life.
Stare out my window,
I got the flow that I know that you like.
exhale my endo,
Feel it in your soul when I spit on the mic.
sometimes I kick
I
back,
take my time with every word that I write.
hash pipe in my
I
lap,
catch your vibe and I bring it to life.
stare out my window,
I got the flow that I know that you like.
exhale my endo,
Feel it in your soul when I spit on the mic.
as the flow, so cold, so cold. Whoa, blowing endo,
So I dance trying to fuck you, baby. Hopefully we don't have no babies. I don't even wanna go back home. Hopefully I jump deep on your arm. So I dance trying to fuck you, baby. Hopefully we don't have
Yeah,
no babies.
what up? GS in the place to be. About to hit you one time with it. Check it out. Man, I ain't even wanna write this, but you know how life is. Drain all that vital energy until you're lifeless. An empty shell of your former self, shipwrecked and washed up on the shores of hell. It's like, how far down do I care to dwell when I wallow in the mire under a spell of self-loathing within the throes of rejection? I know a lot of people in my section been there as well. So you retire to your room, bless them MF Doom. Lay back in the cut and blow doja fumes. Anything to get lifted above them dark clouds that enshroud you in a quagmire of gloom. Sealed in your tomb by the hands of fate, locked within the walls of a sarcophagus case. Like a decomposing pharaoh who lost his way back to the land of the living, so he lies in wait for the gates of the afterlife to open up. But joke's on you, Tutankhamun, they frozen shut. The royal coroners done removed your guts for nothing, or hollowed out like a Halloween pumpkin. Kinda wide tooth grin you bust nuts in. It must have come as a shock once you was locked in your box and realized that the faith you most trusted sold you down the river like a slave at auction. Spun the wheel of fortune and come up wanting. Now all the gold in the kingdom couldn't solve your problem. Live out eternity in a pyramid rotten. Say it's lonely at the top, how's the view from the bottom? Huh? How's the view from the bottom? Huh? Yeah. GS in the building. Just wanna take a second to go deep on this one and think about stuff for a second. Yeah. Locked within the lyrics we were destined to spew. Hands of time slowly fade out of view. I'm lost within the cosmos with nothing to do. Shooting stars fly by for a few, then find myself alone again and pacing the room. Give me a shroom or two, I feel I need something, cause weed ain't enough to keep the blood pumping in these veins. These days, what can you do when you're down on your luck, feeling sad and blue? Should I phone a friend? Nah, I don't feel like talking. Go for a walk in the morning. What's it all about, huh? Is there really any reason to keep on living from season to season? I do it for my kids, that's what I tell myself, though I know I could take better care of my health. I'm working like a wage slave in a job I hate, as the clock counts down my slow trudge toward the grave. Moments come in waves from my localized position. I'm home, I'm at work, I'm in town. I know the shit now, I feel like it all come to me. Don't have to move a muscle, still the shit I would see. Like virtual reality, I got the headset on and I'm sitting in my chair as the day move along. People walk toward me, conversate, then they walk away. Go about my duties like a robot every day. Sometimes I try to take the headset off, but it's no use. Just as I come close, my brain gets thrown through a loop. I'm back at my job and it's the same day once again. Forever locked in this mind prison. I'm back at my job and it's the same day once again. Forever locked in this mind prison. I'm back at my job and it's the same day once again. Forever locked in this mind prison. Yo, we chillin' the most. Hey, yo, we chillin' the most. Yo, we chillin' the most. You know we chillin' the most. Girl, let's take a walk along the promenade. Stop at a coffee shop and have a glass of lemonade. Pull out a chair for you to sit and watch the waves lapping gently at the shore as we're chillin' by the bay. Later on, we'll stroll to the arcade. I'll win you a stuffed toy and put a smile on your face. Next, we'll grab a drink at the bar around the way. A little music and dance in the Moonlight Serenade. In each other's arms, we will sway like the boats on the dock, drifting this way and that. Snap a picture on your phone as a keepsake of the day you fell in love with GS in the worst way. Girl, it's just verse play. The way I write the rhymes like foreplay. I'm just warming you up before I serve the main course like a gourmet chef. I have you catching your breath when we get down to why we came here in the first place. Hey, yo, we chillin' the most. Yo, we chillin' the most. Girl, we chillin', yo, we chillin' the most. You know we chillin' the most. Woke up alone, wondering where you gone. The pillow next to mine, so send it with your cologne. I stretch by the window, taking in the sea view. Then spy a note left by the phone with some writing in blue. Said, my dearest, thank you for the most wonderful night. I'm sorry that I had to fly, but it only seemed right not to ruin something perfect by getting too familiar. Yours lovingly, Cecilia. Put down the note, took a beer from the minibar. Cracked it open, took a sip and said, ah. Refreshed, I dressed, checked out the hotel and I stepped out onto the deck with some pep in my step. Past the coffee shop where we conversed, the arcade where we said a lot without words, the bar around the corner where we danced the night away. My phone vibrate, I see a pic of you and I on the dock of the bay. Yo, we chillin' the most. Yeah, we chillin' the most. Girl, we chillin', yeah, we chillin' the most. Yeah, we chillin' the most. One hell of a night. Moonlight Serenade. Yeah. 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 What up? Cash loot, filthy lucre, mucho dinero. Might have to take a trip to Africa. Dave Chappelle, no. Money make the people change their attitude. First they flatter you with gratitude, next they asking for your collateral. Must be tripping off a bag of Adderalls if they think I'll part with my change at the drop of a hat, yo. Money make the world go round, remember that. It's the shit that grease the palms of the slickest of cats. It'll get you almost anywhere, as a matter of fact. They say it don't grow on trees, blows on the breeze in my habitat. Like weed smoke, pass between the hands of my kinfolk. In this rap game, cash man, shit ain't no joke. Take it from another and you get your ass smoked. When you don't got enough, you at the end of your rope. Then at the bottom, feeling lost without a hope. That's the power of the paper, got you feeling like dope. Stockbrokers chase dreams of the riches, while those who broke spend their last nickels on a lotto ticket. Seems everybody need a fix of this cash here. As long as we exist, we'll be striving to get rich. Money make the world go round, remember that.
All of the gold, all of the silver, all of the bronze, all the kids that they killed in the streets for the passions of the cross. For the people that I've lost, I'm afraid and I'm appalled that these people on the block not equipped and not evolved. It's just pain and they need a little love. All of the gold, all of the silver, all of the bronze, all the kids that they killed in the streets for the passions of the cross. For the people that I've lost, I'm afraid and I'm appalled that these people on the block not equipped and not evolved. It's just pain and they need a little love. Poverty mocking us constantly in this continent. It's hard to concentrate. Billions in the bank account, it's hard to contemplate. Burn buildings, burn Barclays. Can't travel through time with that cashlessness. Broke, examine who your master is. Pass the whip. We your subjects, whether you Zulu or Anglican. Financial abandonment. Money on my mind, money on my mind. The universe shall give. Dreams of living lavishly, pass the cash to me. Robert Kiyosaki taught us everything. Select, withdraw, and live like British kings. Know your enemies, sense my energy. My future written past the pen of me. So no corrections, please, no corrections. No corrections, please, no corrections. All of the gold, all of the silver, all of the bronze, all the kids that been killed in the streets for the passions of the cross. For the people that I've lost, I'm afraid and I'm appalled that these people on the block not equipped and not evolved. It's just pain and they need a little love. All of the gold, all of the silver, all of the bronze, all the kids that been killed in the streets for the passions of the cross. For the people that I've lost, I'm afraid and I'm appalled that these people on the block not equipped and not evolved. It's just pain and they need a little love.
Yo, it's GS. Hit you one time with it. We coming right back now. Are you down? Hey, yo. Back on my BS, it's GS. Wearing now and later gator. Smoking Nickelback success since the playground. For my day ones, I'll always stay down. Haters be watching what you say now. Suckers wanna test, better take a rest. Go have yourself a lay down. We're catching a straight one to the chest before the day's out. Hey now, what's this all about? You wanna battle rap? I'll hit you with the quickness of my lyrics like a bat to the face now. Got you feeling all kind of ways now. Drake said I'm views, you throwing it back in my face now. Erase now any trace of kismanship, cause your word don't mean shit when you speaking down on my name now. Same OGS that you knew from back when. Never suffer fools gladly like a medieval king. So if you want a clown, gonna get the guillotine. I progress in score jester if you know what I mean. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Fool me once, then it's shame on me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Fool me twice, then it's what it's gonna be. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's King GS in the place to be. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm the executioner, your judge and jury. And now you know what I'm worth. Spit crack in the booth and they say take 'em back to church. Hey yo, I know the truth hurts. If you don't wanna hear it, better step to the curb. There's a lot of haterism in the air right now. Let it bounce right off, then you won't fall down. Don't care about what they saying if it ain't all love. Wearing pride like a phoenix and I'm rising above. Oh, the bullshit they be spitting, I never let it faze me, I still be heavy hitting. It's kinda like that old expression, can't take the pressure, get the fuck up out the kitchen. And still the bitches keep bitching, the players keep playing while GS be hitting switches. While tricks be trying to get these riches, why I never keep my wallet in the pocket of my britches. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Fool me once, then it's shame on me. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Fool me twice, then it's what it's gonna be. Oh yeah, oh yeah. It's King GS in the place to be. Oh yeah, oh yeah. I'm the executioner, your judge and jury. Yeah, it's GS. What's up with all these feminazis, bro? Feels like they gathering and shit. I got something to say to them. Yeah. It might might come as a shock to hear me saying that your women is toxic. You probably never heard it before, that's why it's shocking. But hear me out, ladies, as I put my point across. Take notes if you wanna, cause the sermon has started. I'd like to point out why some of y'all been labeled as pathetic, cause you hang on to that victim card like it's your ace in the hole. Don't seem to get it that this shit ain't droll. It's empty serve to show the whole world how you playing small. Seeing as how most your feminazis want the dominant role, you can't have it both ways, so you best to throw that victim card away. Instead of playing it every hour of the day, every single chance you get to put a man in his place. Hashtagging me too like it was going out of fashion. These hoes that suck direct addict to superstardom. Years later when they made it, wanna turn around and say he took advantage of her like it was something to do. But ho, you stayed up in that hotel room too. Matter of fact, he was the one being used by you. Straight up, you used your femininity to charm a young director. Gave you all the best parts, then you straight up and disrespect him. Blame it all on the man, so you don't look like a slut, yo. The dude wasn't posting shit when you was coaxing out his nut. And now you wanna clap back that you're repressed cause of your gender? Who you think have the most power when these men have to surrender in the courtroom? Lose their livelihood and they rep everything they worked so hard to build. You took it in a second with a flash of that victim card to make you feel empowered. There's a victim in this story, but it ain't these female cowards. Wanna shout it from the rooftops by toxic masculinity. The only thing that's toxic is your lack of femininity and any common decency. You disrespect the men in your life and wonder why you end up someone's ex-wife, cause you try, folks.
Everywhere that I look, all I see is women with agendas staring back at me. Everywhere that I go, all I know is there's women with agendas creeping on the low. Everywhere that I be, all I see is women with agendas staring back at me. Everywhere that I go, all I know is there's women with agendas.
Yo, I ain't slut shaming, but it's still a shame that you a slut. Taking 5 men at once, don't judge, she's just sexually empowered. Like all them porn stars that know they worth. Sex work is work, right? Bitch, go take a fucking shower. How you be tweeting on the hour? I deserve to be respected. Oh, respect yourself first, cause respect is earned. You must learn. Just cause you female don't mean you should be revered. Ain't entitled by birth to receive preferential treatment. Draw a line in the cement saying on this side we are favored, cause God knows we the victims and y'all are our enslavers. Meanwhile, these guys are getting screwed signing divorce papers. She took half of everything he had and still the bitch complaining. Maintaining as a woman that the man had it coming. When you tricked him into marrying, your scheming ass fronting like you loved him when you really wanted what he could provide. See, men are the true romantics, whereas women by design love by necessity. What can I get out of this relationship? Bleed a man dry like a parasite, feeding on his life force energy until he is depleted. Then play that victim card and trade him in for some fresh meat. Yes, you women are bloodsuckers, self-serving motherfuckers. Even use your own kids as bargaining chips in the circus called the legal system, which is weighed heavily in your favor. All the proof you need, the women are the real enslavers. Build themselves up off the labors of men, your true saviors, while you get all of the glory in the story. We the slaves who working tirelessly behind the scenes to keep you on your throne. Pick up the slack while you kick back and bitch about us on your phone. Talking to your homegirl who also chilling at home, while a man's away at work, working hard so y'all can moan about us both in the comfort of the homes that we pay for. Tell me again how women are oppressed. Check your privilege, ho, it's shameful.
Everywhere that I look, all I see is women with agendas staring back at me. Everywhere that I go, all I know is there's women with agendas creeping on the low. Everywhere that I be, all I see is women with agendas staring back at me. Everywhere that I go, all I know is there's women with agendas.
I'm not done venting, cause bitches are relentless. Wear a man down with criticism, they're endless. Cut him down when he trying to help you out, that's cold-blooded. I guess women must be amphibious, they don't feel nothing. Spitting slander at a fella till he losing his cool. Begging the bro to lose his temper, hoping that he leave a bruise. She can use in a courtroom to show how she abused by a man that she brought to the brink of suicide with cruel manipulation. Yeah, you women real good at that. Turn the screw inside his head like a shrew until he reacts and fight back. But it's never okay to hit a woman even when she deserve it. The law is crystal clear on that. She know this for a fact, so she be turning the knife inside his stomach, goading him to man up and take his life back. A wife like that's a cancer on the soul of a man, leaving him crippled where he stand. Behind his back, I tied his hands. The unreasonable demands of a woman notwithstanding. How could any human being be so heartless and savage as to leave another ravage bleeding out in the gutter with nothing but a cold compress to try and stop the blood gushing out? That's a man done by a woman, no doubt. They know just where to stick the knife in and turn it around, then pull it out, leaving wounds that'll never heal. How does it feel to be a cold-hearted woman for real? Using them underhanded tactics to keep all the power. Feminism's gender supremacism. Let there be no doubt about what you stand for. Ladies think that you can do without us. Got our sperm on ice, preparing for the day you oust us from the planet Earth, slaying our kind with extreme prejudice, till all that's left's a world where only one gender exists. That's the ultimate end goal of feminism, folks. If you for it, you against us. That's just the way it works. Do your research.
Everywhere that I look, all I see is women with agendas staring back at me. Everywhere that I go, all I know is there's women with agendas creeping on the low. Everywhere that I be, all I see is women with agendas staring back at me. Everywhere that I go, all I know is there's women with agendas. Women with agendas.
I want to give a shout out to the main man, Anthony Dream Johnson, at the 21 convention. Hashtag make women great again. Hell's fucking yeah. Also a shout out to the man, Stefan Molyneux, giving people that knowledge. To David Icke for also keeping people aware of what's going on in the world. I'd even give a little shout out to Tha Mastapeace for them books of knowledge that he released. The Rational Male, you gotta get that shit. Alright, peace out everybody, I said my piece now. That's the feminism done with. Fuck it.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for coming tonight. We hope you've enjoyed your evening so far. I'd like to ask you all to please take your seats now, as I invite our guest of honor to take the stage. So without further ado, I'll give you your president-elect, the rapper GS.
Real G in the place to be. Can I get a hell yeah from the May to D? It's delayed on the spread so exceptionally. For the guest of honor was GS, you see. I'd like to take this opportunity to speak my mind while I have the mic on this most prestigious night. While the black ties in the room be tucking into their white babe. Thought I'd take a moment to deliver my State of the Union address. Now I have your attention. There's a few things I'd like to mention. I've made a couple of changes to some policy. Nothing drastic, amendments are as follows. From today, the new age of retirement is 35. Cause we don't want to work until we die. And if you dropping past the age of retirement, gotta retake your test, and if you fail, you lose your license. While we on the subject, anyone I deem to be a burden to society will be humanely euthanized. So to anyone who under the age of 18, any sex education is denied by law. You're welcome, folks, I'm sure you see the benefits. No more teenage pregnancy or regrets from your kids. Vaccine to reassign the gender at the age of 6. That's right, I'm outlawing the teaching of that extra shit. And while I'm at it, all this full climate control bullshit got to go, cause I had it with y'all. Greta Thunberg ass motherfuckers who lying to the populace, making up figures to be analogous. With temperatures dropping, predicting outages coming, amending figures to make it look like we gotta do something. Or Greta huffing and buffing at these political conferences to brainwash the youth all into believing this bullshit. I gotta tell y'all, Greta Thunberg is a pawn of the establishment who want global control. They got environmental summits where they set the agenda. They're promoting y'all to lap it up, control they want ya. A gullible, easily manipulated herd, reacting on command when they just say the word. Y'all are pathetic, it's a wonder I'ma even try to save y'all. But if I let it happen, then we all gonna fall. To let my family suffer, cause all you negligent fuckers be one of the real Greta Thunberg with lips that you pucker. I'm taking out all you suckers, be swallowing all the lies that they spreading. Thicker than muck with a shovel, you open up wide and it's on me to stopping my people. It's time I stepped up and took back the power, giving to y'all a democracy. But I'm failing to see how y'all making decisions for us really be helping. My boys got girlfriends, let me be your shepherd. Like Jesus Christ to the Israelites, you shall be my flock. I'll shine the light on all of this for those who live in the dark. Relinquish your need to think, the enemy has you confused. Let me take the wheel and steer the ship for the rest of the crew. There's stormy waters ahead, but we gon' make it through. As your president-elect, this is my message to you. The methods that we have adopted or abolished until further notice. God bless America, the red, white, and blue. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. You in the back there, thank you. You guys over there. Oh man. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here today. Yeah, we gon' do it. Yeah, you know. Thank you so much, everybody. It's so kind of you. Peace and love, baby. Peace and love. We shall give no heed to the agenda of the cult of the all-seeing eye. We will not be dictated to by those who do not know what is best for us. Brothers and sisters, please keep safe within your heart the knowledge that only you have ultimate control of your life. Do not give away this power, your God-given power, to decide what is right and wrong for you in your life. What stays and what goes is completely within your control. Yeah, Real G, what's going on? What's going on in the world today? I see an evil cabal recreating disarray, hiding out in plain sight with a target on the populace, intent to control each and all of us, spraying our food with harmful pesticides, genetically modified. The pharmaceuticals be killing us in at a price. They want a nation of zombified slaves to obey them. Education system prepping us to bend over and take it. World leaders just a face for puppet masters that control them. From behind the scenes they pull the strings and play out what's unfolding. The enslavement of humanity and worldwide domination. If we can't stop what they planning, then we facing devastation. Tell me what's the world coming to when I'm afraid to let my babies get their vaccinations, just in case they push it in there to attack their central nervous system. I know they need inoculating against the worst, but I don't trust these motherfucking docs and nurses who've been taught to serve the system and administer the drugs are slowly killing off my brethren. Meanwhile, they killing innocent civilians for the oil beneath their feet and dropping bombs on little boys and little girls. Ain't got a clue why they being attacked by these monsters, as they mums and dads weeping for their children that be bleeding. That's the cost of being born in the wrong place at the wrong time. These soulless elites gonna leave nothing behind, as they carpet bomb the homelands of my brothers and sisters. For the money and control, they acting heartless and vicious. They be demon serving masters of the evil agenda, and we all gonna be next if we don't rise up and end they wicked reign.
Brothers and sisters, got a story for you about an evil agenda to enslave me and you, carried out by the rich and sold to us as salvation. And if you're buying it, then you don't.
A nation of slaves clocking in for the wages they promised if they do as the system says, using up their precious hours on this earth at a job they don't even want to go to, but they gotta ask the family of starve. Fat cats not paying tax and living large, teach you pay for politicians and they fancy cars. It's a corrupt system and it's one we gotta topple. If the new world order come to fruition, then all is lost. Yo, I don't wanna be a man in a box with a microchip in my wrist while I'm under constant watch. I'd rather be a free being in a spiritual realm, a one with all I survey, living as my higher self. So we gotta denounce the system that we have accepted as the way things are, discard it fully and reject it, and then only then will we all be free to live our lives without limits and restrictions placed upon us by these tyrants. It's high time we stood up to the violence they raining down upon us with their militarized police force, kicking down doors of the innocent, torturing them on their front porch for the hell of it. We've all seen footage of this shit going on in broad day, can no longer afford to look the other way. So if you feel like I feel, go grab your guns and let's run up on these motherfucking one times once and for all. Keep pushing till they back against the wall, let the government acknowledge that we done playing small, as we round up our oppressors with the cameras from the news choppers on us. A hail of bullets mark the start of the people's revolution.
Brothers and sisters, got a story for you about an evil agenda to enslave me and you, carried out by the rich and sold to us as salvation. And if you're buying it, then you don't. Won't shut me up, they can't do it. I'm done being screwed by these fuckers in the suits. I'ma strap on the loose and get a marching. Uncocked, looking for my sights at a target.
I'm outside the White House, sniping with a loaded clip, crawling low through the brush, waiting for a sudden movement. Across the window of the Oval Office, then pop, the first politician gonna drop. Won't stop till they overthrown. I'ma hit them where it hurts till the last one gone. Established rule is getting thrown out, y'all. The people have spoken and what we say goes. Next stop is a Buckingham Palace. Place bombs around the perimeter and detonate that shit. I guess I'll let Harry and Wills walk away unscathed, but everybody else is getting blazed. Say bye-bye reptilians, I'll see you in hell. That's the US and UK set free from tyrannical ruling, and any other country that uncool can get it. It's right, anyone who step is getting wetted. We vetted everybody who seemed like they might oppose us. We on a crusade because God done chose us. Free the enslaved, the oppressed and stepped on. Yo, they slept on us, they thought we was weak, they did wrong. Paying for their last mistake in a wooden box, 6 feet deep, let their corpses rot. Piss on your grave without shame, cause we radicalized. Yo, put your guns in the air if you feeling the vibe, we on the rise.
Brothers and sisters, got a story for you about an evil agenda to enslave me and you, carried out by the rich and sold to us as salvation. And if you're buying it, then you don't. Brothers and sisters, got a story for you about an evil agenda to enslave me and you.
Yeah. What up? Gentle listener, lend me your ear so you can hear my words coming so clear through the speakers right here. See, what we about to do is get into the heart of it. Go back to the start of it and study the art of this one they call GS, checking mics with the best of them. Forget the rest of them, your man already tested them. I'm wrecking them up like classic cars in a drag race. Not the RuPaul kind, they down with all that distasteful garbage. Save that shit for far left extremists. Nah, I ain't far right, but the left the new right? Agenda 2030 is the baseline premise they exult in. The end of civilization as we know it. Oh, GS, you gone political? Man, why is you spitting this? Guess it's just the realist in me and the way the society got me feeling. Direction that we heading, I ain't with it, yo. This ain't the type of world that be fit to raise my kids in.
When we gonna take control? When we gonna get a hold of our lives? Open your eyes. What we gonna do about it? When we gonna take a stand for what's right? The power lies in you and I.
5 long years since I put out Soul Love. I spent a lot of time in reflection of the situation that we facing down here on planet Earth. So here's my 2 cents for whatever it's worth. I think the only way to save us is to get back to the principles we held dear before the feminazis got here. Yeah, I said it, their agenda supremacy be apparent to me. Can't be the only one who sees it. Now they trying to blur the lines of gender right across the board. Teaching kids in preschool how to be gender fluid. They want a genderless society by 2030. Introducing drag queen story time in schools, this shit's berserk. Whatever happened to allowing kids to develop in their own time? Instead of injecting them with hormones before they even know their own mind. Meanwhile, they bathing us in 5G frequencies without testing. Am I the only one can see it's messed up?
When we gonna take control? When we gonna get a hold of our lives? Open your eyes. What we gonna do about it? When we gonna take a stand for what's right? The power lies in you and
Before I go, let it be known that I do hold out hope for the future generations. If they see through the smoke screen, the powerful elite be holding up in front their eyes. Cause real eyes realize real lies. So hit the books, kids, knowledge is power. Remember that, yo, each one teach one. That's how we fight back against the oppressors and the bullshit message they trying to feed us. We need an uprising calling all true believers. Avid book readers and the anti-bottom feeders. Let's build a power base so they can no longer deceive us. Protection from deception is the key. Use your perception as a weapon to cut through the static on your receivers. They trying to jam the channels, but there's too many of us. Done heard the truth when we pass it along, so they can't stop us. Our mission is to save the world from the evil that they doing. Yo, we done swallowed the red pill, cause we spit up the blue one.
When we gonna take control? When we gonna get a hold of our lives? Open your eyes. What we gonna do about it? When we gonna take a stand for what's right? The power lies in you and I. When we gonna take control? When we gonna get a hold of our lives? Open your eyes. What we gonna do about it? When we gonna take a stand for what's right? The power lies in you and I.
Yeah, it's GS. This is the end of the journey. If you made it this far, thank you for paying attention. Now some last words. As another chapter draws to a close, I reflect upon the verses and the subversive flows I have employed in executing my expression in bars, constructed just to give you something nice to bump in your car. Imparting wisdom with creation of visions inside your mind's eye, led by using my vocal instrument. painting pictures with precision on the canvas of your mind. My message is absorbed between the line of the brush strokes, seeping through the cracks, traveling neural pathways, dots connecting, sparking as they making new connections, impregnating your brain with my lyrics and imagery, getting all up in your physical chemistry. So let it be, like the Beatles sang, let it be. I'll be speaking words of wisdom like Lennon and McCartney. Sit back, relax, and let them travel through your bloodstream. You'll see a change will be affected at a level that's the deepest. Words formed from the ether at my behest. I'm constructing flows of will with the universal consciousness. Building blocks of the astral plane we share. Gently guide them into place, pluck them straight out of thin air. Laying the foundations of a solid structure. Level of concentration similar to that of acupuncture. The images I conjure from the verses I create take up residence in your cranium. I'm locked inside your brain once again. This is the end. Hold on tight as the world stops its spin. This is the end. Better get right with God while you still got a chance. This is the end. All aboard the last ride will ever be taken. Cause this is the end. Let go of this life, but hold on to your can. Sometimes I feel like hip-hop's the only place that I have a voice. Outside of this shit, well, I don't make a lot of noise. Still that lonely schoolboy playing alone with his toys. Was never much for conversation like the other boys. The ones who got the girls attracting all of their attention. I was just a nerd, undeserving of their affection. Creating my own world of recess, the way I still create songs. Wandering around the playground in my own zone. I was my own best friend because I had to be. Always an outcast when it came to group activity. And still it be the same old story to this day. I'm an outsider at work, misunderstood by my teammates. Hell, I'm misunderstood by this whole world. Forever trying to fit in, but it just don't work. I guess I'll always be the butt of the joke, the one who wanted to be cool, but he never had a hope of being accepted. Spent my whole life being rejected. The cool kids wouldn't let me hang around, they disrespected. And so it is that I'll be sitting here feeling dejected on lockdown, looking out the window at a world that's ending. This is the end. Hold on tight as the world stops its spin. This is the end. Better get right with God while you still got a chance. This is the end. All aboard the last ride will ever be taken. Cause this is the end. Let go of this life, but hold on till you can. Stay safe, stay well. Maybe we'll get to speak again someday. Until then. Yo, it's GS in the place to be. This one is called Blue Vapor. Chillin' with the homies. Do you know me? Let's kick it right now, yo. I'm lighting up the taper, the air is blue vapor. I gotta do it proper, I was born to make a trip right through the night in fluorescent blue lights. There's lightning in the sky as I'm driving on the west side. Switching lanes with my lights on dip beam. Roll down my window and exhale all the in slow-mo. That's an action shot right there, yo. Do all my own stunts, stunting like my name Guillermo. In a gelato, bought Lamborghini with my pesos. Mucho De Niro, if you can keep up, baby, stay close. My boosters nitro, you know I had to go and get those. Cause those spent on the ride is better spent than on them fake hoes. Full beam switched up as the rain fall. Sweeping round these curves like a snake, y'all. Driving at the speed of light. Lil' mama, I'ma take you for the ride of your life. Get that hook, wanna get that wild. Get that hook, wanna get that wild. Get that hook, wanna get that, wanna get that, wanna get that. Get that hook, wanna get that wild. Get that hook, wanna get that wild. Get that hook, wanna get that, wanna get that, wanna get that. Drinking Henny at the wheel, how you feel now? Smoking piff and doing dips in a field now. Like a farmer, I be mowing in the meadow. Passing cows, say hello, I'm feeling hella mellow. Did a lot of dabs, now I'm tripping like a motherfucker. In my G-Ride, flying like a space trucker. Houston, do I have permission to land? I can see the landing strip, look ma, no hands. Spinning round like I'm riding on a tilt-a-whirl. Help me God, why'd you have to go and tilt the world? All this turbulence got me feeling dizzy. I counteract the nausea by cranking up the drizzy. Oops, I accidentally threw my Henny through the windshield. Shards of glass flying past me that I can't feel. Anything but this pain in my stomach. Somebody take the wheel, cause I think I'm gon' throw up. Puking on myself as the car spin. Hope I didn't kill nobody watching. I'm flying down this hill at full speed. I can't apply the brakes, so God help me.
Get that hood, wanna get that why? Get that hood, wanna get that why? Get that hood, wanna get that, wanna get that, wanna get that. Get that hood, wanna get that why? Get that hood, wanna get that why? Get that hood, wanna get that, wanna get that, wanna get that. Get that hood, wanna get that why? Get that hood, wanna get that why? Get that hood, wanna get that, wanna get that, wanna get that. Get that hood, wanna get that why? Get that hood, wanna get that why? Get that hood, wanna get that, wanna get that, wanna get that.
Whoa, whoa, yeah. Too much Henny in my system. Saying about me, dawg. Words they be using when they speak about me, y'all. Do I come up in conversation much? Cause homies fail to keep in touch. Am I speaking double Dutch? Should I put it in braille so you can join the dots up? I guess I shouldn't give a fuck, but if I don't reach out, ain't nobody call me up. Everybody busy with their own shit. Too caught up to give GS a ring. They